Okay, so the stream, we lost connection for a bit, guys, so hopefully everything's up and running now. Let's see. We're back. Are we back? Alright, if it tanks again, let me just wait a minute so people can get back in. I'll just give it a minute so whoever was in here can get back in. If it tanks again, then I'll just move into the other room and we'll get a wired connection because we're on Wi-Fi right now. That was weird. I haven't had that problem before, but I kind of want to play, so I don't have time for this nonsense. So if it crashes again, then I'm just going to go on the wired connection. So we have some battles to resolve today. Should I say tonight? Okay, so we got Nobunaga. Katsuyori. I was hoping Katsuyori was going to be hanging back. Narimasa is... Oh, I guess it's better that Narimasa is hanging back, honestly. Yoshinari Mori. Okay. This doesn't look good. Because we have two... Well, we have one tribe unit. Tribe unit's not going to be able to do much. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one to win. Yeah, this is not going to be very easy. Yeah, did you scan that battlefield already, Ikari? Yeah, this is not going to be good. I don't know that we can win it. Probably should have waited for more help. Sadakatsu. Looks like I was a little overzealous. The problem is, and I'm going to keep saying this, when you have a daimyo that is trash, real trash, really bad, so many of your troops get tied into that daimyo, and you have to, like, it's hard to avoid that trap. Like, I looked at the battlefield and I was like, okay, even numbers, but I forgot that Ujizani is the one that brings most of those numbers, and he's pretty awful. So what I'm gonna have to do is try to get Ujizani to fight Nobukado over here, because he's so terrible. So you, when that happens, you kind of have to play matchmaker with your shitty daimyo. So I'm going to try to play matchmaker. I'm going to shift him over to the right, and I'm going to hope that he can roll that side of the battlefield over. And over here, we're just going to hold on to dear life. But that's how it always works. Whenever you have a daimyo that's terrible like that, you have to play matchmaker, pretty much. You have to find somebody that's on the other side that's the worst person there, and try to get your daimyo to only fight that guy, if you have to fight at all. I would prefer that he didn't participate. I would prefer he didn't participate at all. Alright, let's see. I wish we had some help over here. Do we have anybody who has Confuse? Do we have access to Confuse abuse? We do not. Okay. The tribe unit is absolutely useless. Tribe units are not great, man. If there are 1,000 soldiers, they rout way too easily. Creep up over the bridge. Katsuyori's also got mobility. Or speedy. Not mobility, speedy. So at some point that's gonna go off. Oh, I would have loved break bridge points. I wish they could include that in one map. Okay, so I know we're in the middle of a battle, but really quick, we are going to get an update in November. So I'll try to make a video on this too. We're gonna get an update in November, I think it was, and in that update they said that they're gonna add more battle maps to the game. So we might get more. We're gonna get more variety. So I'm hoping for more things with geography beyond capture the points. So I'm hoping for more rock slides and more valleys, more valley pathways, more arrow holdings where you can shoot arrows down on enemy units, and more bridge breaks as well. But we'll see. I'm trying to figure out what's a good use for this tribe unit. I'm gonna move him back over here. Okay. He's charging. He's only got level 1 cavalry, but it is Narimasa, so he's gonna get completely wrecked. Oh no, it didn't do much. That's not terrible. I thought he was gonna get destroyed. Friday I got charged by level 8 cavalry from the Takeda and I lost like 3,000 men. It was crazy. Yeah, I don't see how we're gonna win this, guys. I can't break through. There's no points for me on this map to sneak a unit by. Usually I have a guy in the wings, and that guy usually sneaks by. He's blocking me on every direction. I think the best thing I can do... Shit, but I don't have time on my side. Oh my god. Instantly routed? Instantly routed. He's giving chase, but that's... well, that's not fine, really. Oh my god, routed? You only have... you have 900 soldiers. You're already cutting... Alright. Good lord. It looks like we're starting off with a crushing defeat. He's not going to be able to do anything but buy time. Ujizane is completely stuck. Oh my god, horrible. What a blunder. Alright, I need to get Morunobu to the retreat point because we're going to lose by morale. Oh man, this is so bad. This is so bad because they're going to trigger weak authority, so I'm not going to be able to marshal for my castle. Shingen's going to be able to like gather his army. He's going to be able to just put his whole army together and then just run us over. Oh, I really stepped into it this time. Oh, come on, Kenshin. Okay, well, they're just gonna gain the castle. Damn Takeda. All this hard work. All this hard work and I just threw it away. God damn. Alright, just return to the castle. Oh yeah, that guy's pretty good. I think we had tried to get him last week. I'll try to get him again. That's right, we will retake Fudamata Castle at a later time. We can't march, and we got rebellions going on, and we can't march. Oh man, that's just one crisis point after another, isn't it? I'm not worried about it. Look, as long as we have Sunpu. As long as I have Yoshimoto's castle, my father's castle, we're still in this fucking game. We could lose everything else. We could lose everything else. Okay, we're not going down until we lose Sunpu Castle. As long as we hold on to Sunpu, look at this martial power. Look at that marshalling, 14,000 soldiers. You think I'm worried? Just gave him a freebie. Just gave the old man a sending off present. That's all. You know, just gave him a little victory. Let Shingen relive his glory days. You know what I mean? Let him relive his glory days. He's not long. He's not long for the world. I think we already have a marriage alliance, right? When can I marshal? 2 months. Shit. Well, at least the Tokugawa are in no position to do anything about it. Okay, I got a little confused because it says Imagawa there, but I guess it's because I requested the reinforcements. Could you imagine if you could control the reinforcements? Nah. They wouldn't want one man to have so much power. That's probably why they won't let us do that. Shimazu, who cares? What do you want to do? Develop a gold mine. You want 2,500 commerce. We don't got that kind of money. Well, I don't know why this castle is so contested. All my battles have been around Fudamata Castle. If it's not the Tokugawa, it's the Takeda. If it's not the Takeda, it's the Oda. All traitors. Okay, let's get them. We're gonna have another Sanada retainer working for the Imagawa shortly. I don't even want to repair my relations with that shitty tribe, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, I'm so disappointed with that loss. So pissed. You know, I lost connection and that just threw me off. Border dispute. That's the last thing I need, is these guys marching off to do to get knocked out. Don't have any labor. Just take them off of auto for a second to get that border dispute done, so they don't go recklessly destroying what little force we have left right now. Let's leave the reckless shenanigans to Ujizane right now. I wouldn't be surprised. Shingen is known for his scummy tactics. It's interesting, isn't it? Right before I was about to deal the crushing blow to the Takeda, all of a sudden, internet problems. Crafty. Very crafty Takeda. Now I gotta sit here and drum my fingers for 2 months. Man, the Hojo really got the worst end of that attack, huh? They're completely exhausted. Whereas my forces, we're ready to fight again. Okay, what do you want? A castle with landmarks. I hate when they want this, because they really only have one. And that's mine. Let's give you a nice plot of land working under the renowned General Naotora. 20 years, you can basically live here. You can grow old here. Yeah, foolish old man. Abandon his cause. He's coming over to the winning side. Okay, I'm not even going to look at policies because I can't afford anything. Everything's so skewed towards troops right now because we're fighting everybody. Alright, do we boost his leadership? Boost that leadership up to 23? Or give him the... yeah, we need the harvest. Let's be serious. We need the harvest. We have a humongous force to feed. Yeah, 1573 is when Shingens should be kicking the... He should be being severed from this mortal coil. The mouth breather, oh my god, that's perfect. I'm not gonna lie, that's how I feel like a mouth breather for taking that fight. Oh, 9,000 against 10,000, I should be fine. No, you've got Ujizane. It's like, make a memo, you have, when you're playing with Ujizane, you're never fine. You're never fine. The castle ability is 98. There's no way that's gonna work. Damn. Also, I really wanted to attack the Tokugawa. I don't know why, but in my mind I thought I'd be able to... I should have been able to at least rout this Takeda army and then attack the Tokugawa. Plots aren't going to work against it because it's got a 98 intelligence holding that castle. So that was my opportunity. Right at the beginning of the stream, that was my opportunity to mount an attack. Even if it was a small attack. Okay, let's put this guy back on auto. Where is he? Sunpoo's ready to march. Who's in this castle besides Shingen? Shingen is 51, so I guess he dies at 53. I don't recognize this female officer. Takeda retainer. She served Shingen as a ninja and taught young shrine maidens how to gather information. Is this what the is this what that character was based on in Samurai Warriors 1? I forgot her name. It's the generic title. Kunoichi, I think it was. The ninja girl. She might be what she's based on. There's a lot of good generals here. It would not be an easy fight. I'm thinking, do we try to take Futamata back? I guess that's the smarter move rather than charging towards his capital. I kind of want to charge towards his capital. I need these castles to get ready. We've currently won 0, but our goal is to win 1 time in 6 months. Can we win a battle? That's what our retainer's saying right now. Can we at least win one? Let's put the speed up. I just realized the speed is way too low. $15.72. What do we got? Breakdown with Shingen. Takeda clan occupies Awamura Castle. Takeda and the Oda's alliances are terminated. Takeda just gains a free castle? Don't they have enough? The Kenshin battle. And Kyushu politics over there. $38 days left. We still got another month, guys. Raise the castle. Why would I raise that? We need another training grounds. That's what I want. I want more soldiers. Hideyoshi's new post. The Oda have Kanbei. Let me just clear up this activity thing here. We're not going to raise. And I'm not building a mine anytime soon. Okay, 8 days left. Let's start marching towards Fudamata. Do we have the supplies? We do. Okay. Time for revenge. Okay. Okay, that'll give us one guy with confuse. The Sanada guy's gonna have confuse. And then Morunabu's gonna have the bulk of the other soldiers. And then the third unit, of course, will be Ujizane, so we can control the battlefield. These guys should be ready by the time we get there. They gotta fix that with the AI. The AI, it does not split its guys for some reason. So Shingen's coming by himself with 12,000 soldiers, but he's just one unit, so it's kind of broken. They have to like patch that. The AI does not divide its it doesn't divide its guys. So oh, did I play this on accident? Yeah, I don't care about the kettle. It's kind of weird that that event still played out. The Miyoshi are still around. They still have half of the center. Okay, are we gonna need help? I don't think so. I think we've got this in the bag. Fudamata and then harass the Tokugawa? Yeah, that might be possible. I'd much rather fight the Tokugawa than the Takeda. Much rather. Are we blockading? Alright. Nope. We're not storming. You don't got the leadership skill. You got the leadership skill for that. Just keep blockading. Wait for Shingen. I thought about it if I wanted some amigos or not, but yeah, to cut him off like with snake formation, yeah, that would have been great. That's the best thing about snake formation in that game. The mobility is just crazy. I was thinking that I'd need help, but then I remembered that this guy's only got 300 men, so. Alright, so we're just gonna draw. We're not gonna engage Shingen until we can get to his camp. Actually, this guy might be worth capturing. Let's go around. See if we can get him. Draw him in. Uh-oh. He's turning in? Yeah, he's turning in. Okay. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, come on. You let him get away. Yeah, so like I was saying, this is the problem with the AI. They gotta fix that, because 12,000 soldiers, but it's just one unit, so it's too easy to use confuse abuse and just beat them down. I like the idea that Ujizane doesn't join in until the enemy's confused. Then he joins in. So we fall back, we let confused recharge, and then we just rinse and repeat until he's done. Yeah, the AI is always bad. There's always some kind of like huge bug or loophole. At some point, I'm thinking about doing a playthrough where I don't use confuse. Like a no cheese playthrough, but right now I'm not sure what that would look like. I still have to come up like with my own rules for what constitutes kind of like cheesing in the game. Like this is definitely one of them. But when you're playing as a shitty force, it's like, what, you want me to not cheese? I'm fighting to survive here, you know? We still got like 2 more cycles to get him down. At least 2 more cycles. I honestly feel like the AI should just charge off. Like they should just charge out. You might as well. This is worse than, you know, sitting back and being routed. They should just have the do like a quick fix where the AI just charges out anyway, gets routed. At least that way they salvage their troops and they force a fight. Being passive is just, you're just asking for the player to take advantage. I hope he does die here. Actually, I'm gonna fall back right here. Hope he doesn't run away when he recovers. Oh. Pathetic. I thought he'd stay. I guess that's smart, whatever. Yeah, I was thinking about how they would fix Confuse, but I don't know. I don't know how you would fix Confuse. If you shorten the window... If you shorten the window of Confuse, then it's not going to be useful because it takes so damn long to charge. Like, I feel like they already tried to address it by making it take so long to charge. If it takes too long, where you're only going to trigger it once during a fight, I don't know. I don't see how you can nerf it without making it just useless. Maybe make more officers immune to it. That's the only thing I could think of. Wow, we got 500 honor for that. Suspicious persons, you say? Nobody else coming to relieve the castle? Is that it? Okay. Ooh, we captured Masatoyo. I'm just gonna kill him. I have no regrets either. It makes two of us. Why is this like this? That's just weird. Okay, we don't need to use all those supplies. Just any small unit will do. Just occupy it. Okay, let's restore our Lord Morunobu again. Repair, yep. Repair again, yeah. Let's double down on that. 2 substitutes and attendant, self-defense. Okay. Urgent repairs. What's it gonna cost? I don't even want to repair it, if I'm being honest. I mean, if someone wants to attack, I say let them. Let them try and take it. No, don't like this guy. Don't like this guy. We're not just taking anybody here in the Ujezane force. Don't let our daimyo's ability fool you. We're not just taking anybody. We're looking for quality. Yeah, let's send them there. I think that's good. Let's substitutes. Only have 1 attendant. Okay, as soon as that extract is done, I'll build another training grounds in Sunpu. Keep mixing these up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe they get more resistant to it, but the problem is that it's still like a well-timed confuse. I don't know. I don't know how they would fix it. It seems like an insane headache for them to balance that. It's always been a headache too to balance that in every game. Whatever their confuse tactic is on the map in every Three Kingdoms or Nobunaga's Ambition games, it always seems like it's a nightmare to implement. Could be because it's almost always too strong. Oh, he went by himself to take the next part. Beautiful. Can we draw out Ieyasu? That's what I'm wondering. We certainly can't win the siege battle against the Tokugawa. I mean, 10,000 soldiers. Can you imagine what that battlefield would look like being on a clock? And then fighting against all those fortifications, and then you have Tadakatsu with 6,000 soldiers running around destroying everybody. Oh, it looks like the Oda got hit with the famine pretty badly. Militarization is complete. Maybe we can encroach on Ieyasu's territories, and maybe that'll draw him out. Takeda looked pretty weak though. For labor. Shit. We have 3. I think I have to build a harvest at this point. A rice dealer, I mean, to increase our supply limit. Our troops are about to overtake our production. Our crops, I mean. So, okay. Let's go create that labor. This guy, okay, let's take him off of auto. Okay, while that's happening, man, the Hojo look. Oh, they're marching off. Okay, I was gonna say they look pretty bad, but they're busy attacking, conquering all over this region over here. They're in no position to help me though, but I kind of want to march out from Sunpu again. I think we should encroach. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to occupy the Tokugawa lands and then withdraw. Should I bring anybody with me over there? Because I can just marshal from those castles. Should I just leave these guys back here? I think I should leave them back here. Now Tora has confused and she's over in Nagashino. So I have a confused officer over there. I'll just get Ujizane over here, so we can control the fights. Oh, it has a supply station. Okay, that's what I was worried about. We'll take some of their counties and then withdraw and see if the Tokugawa come out to retake them. And then maybe I can catch them in a battle. I haven't tried this before in this game, so I don't know if this will work. But let's see. This guy's by himself? I'm pretty low on officers. So let's see, we'll march here to occupy this. Oh my god, this guy, as soon as I leave. Oh, he is marching out. Interesting, I didn't think he was going to do that. So we can win just by doing that, okay. Okay. Besides supply stations, the other way to increase your supply is you can get the you can get this policy, standing army. It's a little pricey, like it's not something that you can get right away. Wait, no, that's not it. Small supply unit deployment. So that gives you plus 10 days of provisions. Just an automatic passive. And each star, I think, gives you an extra 10 days. Oh no, it actually doubles. So it doubles at the second star, and then it doubles again at the 5th star. So between this policy and then building supply stations on your route, on your castles, you can have your armies go pretty far. Wow, he's chasing me down. He's not letting me get away. Why is it 2-1? She's right here. No, no, no. That's still too fair. We're not trying to fight fair here. We're not looking for honor right now. We're trying to survive. What? There we go. 3-1. Now we're talking. 2-1 was too close. You know what I mean? That's too close. We're trying to, like I said, we're not trying to find honor on this battlefield. Nothing like that. We're trying to do whatever it takes to win right now. We're gonna kick. We're gonna pull hair. Whatever it takes. Alright, same thing. And she's key. Now Tora has been like our MVP in every battle. If you guys didn't see last week's siege against Ieyasu, oh my god, that was crazy siege battle. And now Tora was a huge part of it. Alright, let's go. There he goes. We didn't bag ourselves a Shingen, but we may capture ourselves in the Ieyasu. You know what? That wouldn't be too shabby. What does his ability do again? Okay, it's a buff. But yeah, I think the best way to handle Confuse is something like you said, Hikaru, is some kind of resistance to Confuse. I don't know how you do it, but you'd have to come up with something like that, where it's just not always successful. Maybe make it a percentage, like in past games. Some of the past games, it would be like, Confuse would be a percentage. So even if you had the tactic, it was not a guarantee. After this, we're going to be able to march on the castle. And then you know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen? Ieyasu's going to pull the Odo out of his back pocket. And he's going to mediate. Guarantee it. He's going to stall. Look at the damage, it's pathetic. It's pathetic, it's like 40 points of damage a hit. We're attacking this guy with 3 units. Ujizane's attack is 11 right now. Now he's dealing with the debuff, but 11 is so, it's, even without the debuff, his attack would be 30. Horrible. Dude, what is with these comments being hidden? You can't say shit on YouTube, apparently. Ali, are you saying that you never thought it would be possible to survive with the Imagawa after Okehazama? If that's what you're saying, I agree with you. I've never been able to do it. So, this is my first time surviving as the Imagawa after Okehazama. So, this isn't like a walk in the park for me. This is like a miracle run right now. That's why I keep doing this run, because it's a miracle run. If you saw part 1, and I know you did, but if anybody's watching this and you, in the future, and you did not see part 1 and part 2, go watch part 1 and part 2. This is like a miracle scenario. So, we barely survived in part 1 and barely survived in part 2. And that's why we're here in part 3. But normally this never happens. I've played Nobunaga's Ambition since the PlayStation 2 days. You know, my favorite games are Iron Triangle and Rise to Power. And in those games, the Imagawa just can't survive. There's just no way. You know, so for me it's always been fun to boot up a Nobunaga's Ambition and just try to survive for as long as possible. And this run has just been a miracle run. We might have the legs to go the distance, I mean. You know, one fix to confuse could be to just have the officer recover faster. So if your leadership is above 80, maybe you recover faster, starting at 80 leadership. You start to just bounce back from the confusion quicker. So that could be kind of a counter to it. So if you're fighting a better officer, you can't confuse them for as long. And so you can't count on keeping them perpetually locked in confusion. That could be a fix. Oh, part 1 and part 2 is just nuts, man. Part 1 and part 2 was nuts. But, you know, if you haven't seen my Three Kingdoms vids, especially my live streams, you know, somebody was mentioning this to me the other day, because they watched my Three Kingdom videos, and they're like, you don't have a Sun Jian playthrough, you don't have a Cao Cao playthrough, you don't have a Liu Bei playthrough. He's like, you just play these ridiculously tough starts, and that's where I have fun in these games. Just like you're saying, Ikaru, I have fun playing these unwinnable situations. That's where I have the most fun. I don't have a lot of fun playing as like the faces of the franchise, you know. So my Three Kingdoms, I have a lot of vids like this where it's just impossible odds, and we have to make it happen. And a lot of the times we don't, so. A lot of the times I just, you know, we have a disastrous march, and I just get totally wrecked. But that's part of the fun. It makes these victories a lot better when they come around. I can't believe we haven't won yet. Ridiculous. I guess that's part of the charm with Nobunaga's games. It's like Nobunaga's games. One of the big differences between Nobunaga and how they handle Three Kingdoms is Three Kingdoms, you'll have an officer that'll be capped at like 100, right? Or 110. Let's say Lubu's war stat, 110. That's the cap. Then you boot up Nobunaga's ambition, right? As a first-time player, my brother went through this, and he's like, there's officers that have over 100 and everything. And I'm like, oh yeah, Nobunaga's ambition just throws the rule book right out the window. You know, there's just broken officers all over the place. You got guys who've got 110, 120. You know? Three Kingdoms, it feels a little bit more reined in across the board. But in this game, there's just killers everywhere. There's guys breaking the 100 stat. You know, just all over the place. We still haven't won. It's incredible. We still haven't beaten Ieyasu, which is a real testament to Ujezane's leadership. Real testament. I could just stay in it, keep his stamina low, but I'm trying to prevent my soldiers from dying out. I don't want to exchange with him at all. So, you guys are wondering, like, yeah, his stamina's lower than yours. You can just stay in it and rout him. I could, but I don't want to exchange at all with Tokugawa. I need maximum soldiers so I can keep marching. So, also I'd like to capture him, but I know that's not going to happen because I'm not inflicting enough damage. I'm only doing 10 damage a pop, 11 damage a pop. So we just gotta be patient. See, if you guys can see the damage there, 8, 1, 9, 10. It's pathetic. This guy runs away. These guys run away very, very quickly. Naotora in the siege battle was running under a gate. Remember, she charged up the hill? Naotora charged up a hill under heavy fire and broke the fortification with 200 soldiers left. Meanwhile, you got Shingen and Ieyasu turning tail with 900 soldiers from the likes of Ujezane. You know what I mean? That's not a good look. Alright, we're going to march to the castle. And Nobunaga is going to save his butt. Oh, wait, you know what? We don't have to take that route. We've got the tribes over there. 2,000 tribes. Now you're talking. It's weird. The tribe units, like 1,000 is useless, and 2,000 feels insanely strong. Should we bring anyone else to the party? Is this the guy who got one touched in that last fight? He had 1,000 soldiers. I think this is him. He got hit once and he turned tail. I'd like to fire him. I really would. What does potential do? I don't remember what that does. $2,400. Well, he does have 3,000. I guess I'll bring him. I don't have to like him. I just need his soldiers, right? Actually, you know what? Let's send them both. We need to put down these rebellions. Can Can you imagine people rebelling against Ujizane? They don't have faith in the cause? They don't have faith in the cause? Do they not know that I routed Tadakatsu Onda in a siege? Ujizane? Ujizane did that. I merely held the controller. Okay? He did the work. To invade us now, such and cut. Yeah, okay. Like, you're not going to mediate. Satake clan has been... I can't see because my damn camera. Oh, they've been routed by the Hojo. Can I marry Naotora into the family? That is a great recommendation. Good idea. Sekiro and Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't played either of those games. I want to play Ghost of Tsushima, but it seems like a Ubisoft kind of time sink game, and I only have so much time. So I'd like to play it someday, but right now I got my hands full with this. Come on, let's go, Ujizane. Naotora's doing all the work over here. She's all the way in the front lines. I just can't imagine people rebelling against Ujizane's rule. Seems crazy. Doesn't seem smart. You know, this kid's got a bright future. Routed Tadakatsu Onda, turned back the Takeda hordes. What more does he need to prove? Well, I think I know actually what he needs to prove. We need to march to the capital. We need to have Ujizane play Kimori in the capital. That'll seal the deal. Ooh, look at the supply increase. 3,000 limit. Harvest went up by a bit. Sunpu Palace, the true MVP of this game. The true MVP of the game is Sunpu Palace. So if you guys are wondering, this is 1567, right? Post Okehazama. We're playing as the Imagawa, who usually get torn apart. They've always gotten torn apart. But the key thing that I did is that I built training grounds right away. As per every Nobunaga's game, I doubled up on training grounds in the capital. And the Imagawa have their own special policy, laws of the Imagawa. So this gives you extra crops for each crop. So you essentially double up on your crops. So combining this unique policy with doubling up on your training grounds means that you have insane marshalling power, even though your force sucks. So if you can use the soldiers somewhat well, in this game it gives you a shot in the arm. I can't speak for every other game. Well, actually I can speak for some of the other games because I've tried this strategy before and it's never worked. But in this game, because they have the laws of the Imagawa, it's given me just enough hope to get to this part. So we're making a run right now, running the table. And if the Tokugawa don't call for mediate, we're gonna wipe them out. We're gonna get our revenge on these traitors, because they are traitors. How long do we have supplies for? . We're not going to be able to break this castle down, I just realized. We need more soldiers. We need more soldiers because we're not going to be able to break this castle down in time. We're going to run out of supplies. I'm just buying supplies right now so that I already have a stockpile ready to march again. So after all this is said and done, I'd like to be able to keep marching. Recover a little bit faster. That's not going to work. That's not going to work either. When is Shingen going to kick the bucket? We're at 1572. I really don't want to have a Takeda invasion right now, so... Oh, that would be the worst. I'm gonna tell Naotora to back off. Since she's the lord, she's barely got any troops. So if she gets routed, I'm not gonna be able to marshal from her castle. Yeah, I've seen some gameplay of it on PS4. It does look great. It looks better than new gen games. Like, it looks better than some of my games on my my Series X do. I think we're gonna have to start storming. We are gonna have to start storming, which really sucks because Ujizane's not great. Ah, this bastard. Crafty tiger. Alright, where's he going for? Well, we've got soldiers there. I don't know why he would even try that. Shit, I need to recall. Okay. We gotta recall Ujizane. I think he's the one that's confused, right? Recall this guy as well, because he has confused. We'll just deal damage to the castle regardless. I mean, we're already there. We're already there. We may as well break some stuff while we're there. And then let's get ready to deal with Shingen. Well, he's not terrible. At 60, let's see if our father-in-law will help us out. Will bail us out again. There is no castle to defend. Excuse me? What do you mean there's no castle to defend? Kanbara's right there, staring at you right in the face. Alright. Okay, these two guys both marched out from my province, so they're not going to get agitated if they get routed. These guys completely got stalled out on this spot, huh? Okay, let's recall them. Everybody back, except for the fresh guys. Let's see if I can get help now. Still can't get help. What is going on? What is the deal? Let's do another trading town. I need to start getting policies. I'm like massively behind on policies, but our focus has just been on soldiers right now. I think Shingen is going to die on the march, guys. 1573 is coming up, so unless there's a specific month after it, I guess we're about to find out. We'll see. Okay, he's ready to march. This doesn't look good. That's a tribe. Shingen's final moments, very next event. May. Oh man, that's not for another 5 months. That's not for another 5 months. That means we are going to have to fight them. And yeah, I don't want to make a truce with anybody. No truce. No truce for the Take bums. None for the Tokugawa traders. No truces. I don't know why I won't get any help. That's what I'm confused on. Hopefully our father-in-law has not forsaken the cause. Okay, I'm not making the same mistake I made the last time. I'm not giving him any soldiers. We're going to give him as little responsibility as possible when it comes to leading armies this time. That's fine. I'm gonna override the order anyway. Oh, there's an arrow tower here, okay. Come on, guys. Let's go. Taking way too long. It took so long his provisions are already shot. 57 days. I really don't want to stop attacking the Tokugawa, but I might need these troops. I don't know. I was counting on the Hojo to deploy. And they're not. You know what we can do, though? We can ask the Hojo to attack. Right? No. Cannot provide reinforcements under the current conditions. What is going on? Are they allied with the Takeda? They're allied with the Takeda. That's what it is. Oh, Shingen. Shingen's isolated me, huh? Very sneaky. So he made an alliance with the Hojo so that I can't call them for help. That's how I'm taking it. I'm taking it personally. Okay, who's in charge of this castle? There's another officer who has confused here. Okay, I think we can win this fight. But I think we need to fight it like right now. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, yep. We need to win a couple of fights, but if we win this first one, this will be 4 units. Okay, let's get our confused guy out here. He's only going to have 1,200. Yeah, fuck it. Let's bring out the other guy too. Oh, we caught him by himself. Beautiful. Cut him up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this will be a quick one. This will be a quick one. We just got to keep this guy at his base so that he's not out there destroying our units. Let's get the tribe over here. Let's get Ujizani on the other side of the map. As far away from harm as possible. Our Yoshimoto's delicate little son. Let's go straight at the base. This is what I want. See, I want more maps with this, with high ground, with bridge break, with rockfall. So I'm really looking forward to the update. For that reason and for a couple of other reasons. They're adding a lot of key things to the game with the November update, so. But one of them is going to be maps, more maps. Alright, he's already turning back, so. Is this a tribe unit? No. Nobutada. Okay. This Sanada guy is actually really good. Masateru Sanada. I'm really glad we got him. He also has Way of the Sanada, which I haven't used before. Does anybody know in the chat what that does, Way of the Sanada? Retreat. Retreat, but wherever will you go? Yeah, so dynamic AI, dynamic diplomacy for the AI, that's what that means, Hikaru. So they're finally going to add diplomacy for the AI, really. So that's a really big deal because they basically launched this game with no diplomacy function, if you think about it. The game doesn't really have a diplomacy function, it just has a script that it's following. Which is great for the first couple playthroughs, but as soon as you realize that everything's on rails, you get kind of worried because there's no replay value in a game that's on rails. You know what I mean? So, if a game is only always on rails, then that means that there's never going to be any variety. It's going to be a very low chance that anything's ever going to play out any differently. So them adding AI, they're calling it dynamic diplomacy AI, but really what it means is just that they didn't have anything set up. There's nothing set up in the game. Somebody had, I can't remember the guy's name, but he had commented in one of the videos that I did, and we were talking about it, and he ran tests. The AI is not set up to do anything. It does not establish any diplomacy beyond whatever follows the path historically. And when you turn historical events off and you try to play with RNG, like let's just see what happens, they don't form any alliances. It doesn't form any alliances, so there is nothing set up for it at all, which is actually a big step backwards, because every game, all of Koei's games have some type of diplomacy function, you know? So it's a big deal because it's going to add RNG to the game. And that's what this game needs to have legs in the long run. Like, there's only so many times that you're going to want to see the Oda dominate everybody in the center. Sooner or later, you're going to want to shake it up a bit. So that will make it so that unexpected alliances occur. And another big thing that they're adding is random officer allocation, which is really doubles down on the RNG. So basically, officers you're gonna be able to shuffle the officers where they appear. All my Three Kingdoms playthroughs, I always have that turned on, because it means that even the lowliest clan will have a shot at finding, like Kanbei, Kuroda, for example. Anybody that you can think of that appears randomly, you know, they could appear somewhere else for a change. So with those two functions being added to the game, it's going to give the game this, like I said, a really good variety. It's going to give it variety that it just doesn't have right now. Right now, it's always going to play out more or less the same way. The only place where you can change it up is where you pick. So, you know, wherever the player has agency, then yeah, you're going to be able to shake it up. But the AI is always going to try to play it the same way, the same routes every time. So that's a problem. That's a problem once you're a couple of playthroughs in, because it's gonna be the same story every time. So being able to have AI make alliances out of desperation or whatever is gonna be huge, potentially. And like I said, free officers being scrambled, that's gonna be huge as well. This dude's smile is just... Yeah, the less rails, the better. Yeah, I like to play the game with maximum RNG, so... I get kind of burnt out if it's always the same thing again and again. Like, I wanna see, you know... Right now, it's like the Oda ally with the Saito. And so if Yoshimoto comes and attacks the Oda, the Saito always have their back, and it just plays again and again and again. But if they introduce RNG, something different could happen. Maybe Yoshimoto doesn't form an alliance with the Takeda. Maybe Yoshimoto forms an alliance with the Oda. So that changes the picture. You know, they need stuff like that. Or maybe when Nobunaga starts marching towards the capital, all these little guys form alliances with each other to try to hold them off. Stuff like that would really shake up the game. So, and that's what they need to do. They need to give players a choice. You know, just give players a choice to how they want to play their game. If you want to play on rails and experience the history, you know, that's good. But if you want to change it up, you need to have that option. Right now, we don't have that option. Right now, we have to kind of experience the story, or I should say the game. It's a strategy game. You kind of experience it the same over and over again. And the only thing that you can change up is wherever you are. Is he really running away? Why is he running away? Oh, we caught... Okay, so... Alright, so... So, part 1. You guys know this happened to me, part 1. Shingen was running away, and I chased him, and he destroyed me. And the Tokugawa marched on me. So here we are again. Shingen's running away. We're catching up to him. I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him again. So it might happen again. This is what he did to me the last time. I got overzealous and he fucking crushed me. We're only gonna get to experience Shingen we're only gonna get to experience him for so much longer though, guys. So we gotta enjoy it while it lasts. 'Cause after that we get Katsuyori. Okay. Oh, he's staying back at camp. Perfect. We just need to sneak a unit back there to pin him down. That's all. That's all. Easy. No, I haven't done that. I've started to, but I've never stuck with it. I've started to do that where I make a custom clan and I'm like, I'm gonna make it based on me and my friends or me and my family or other historical figures or even fantasy figures. I think for one game I started to make like a Song of Ice and Fire characters, but I don't know, I really like playing with officers that are weak. Like I enjoy playing like the uphill battle, so it's hard for me to make custom officers that are good and then play with them. So the most I've done is I'll make a custom officer that's like middle of the road. I'll make a custom officer that's like D tier, C tier, and I'll put him into a smaller force. So I've done that in like past games. That's the most that I've done. Like I'll try to help out a force that's worse, just to see if they can turn it around and make a run. This guy's gonna get destroyed, so he needs to stay put. If Shingen moves up with that cavalry, it's game over for that guy. Right now, maybe we can capture Katsuyori. And let's get Ujizani to threaten the capital. What's his cavalry level at? Oh, it's cavalry level 8. We're in trouble. He might destroy this guy. He has confused though. What does he have? Rapid assault. Okay. See, right now in this situation, now I'm playing on hard, if anybody's wondering. Maybe on EX hard, but I feel like it's just an AI issue. Like Ikaru, like you said in the chat, I feel like it's just an AI issue. But in this situation, the AI should just charge and wipe out this unit. Or if I run away, because I'm going to run away, it should just drive me back and then run back to camp or something. He has cavalry. He'll move faster. So I don't think playing on a higher difficulty setting would help, though. It's just an AI issue, but Ujizane is making the most of his mobility right now. Speedy. Alright, let's surround this guy. I think that guy's going for the base. Alright. I'm gonna put him here because I'm a little nervous. If Shingen charges out of this corner, the AI has done it sometimes on certain maps, which I also think is a bug. But they have charged out occasionally, and they get stuck. They get stuck, like, not on the path, but kind of like right here. I've seen it a couple times. If Shingen charged Ujizane, he'd kill him. He would kill him. So, I gotta be careful. Okay. He is confused, right? Okay. And it's ready to go? Okay. Actually, I'm gonna have him wait here, get his stamina back, and then send him into the camp and confuse. Because he's got to restore his stamina a bit. Okay. We're gonna have to go save our camp. What if we killed Katsuyori? That'd be awesome. Shingen would have no air. Nobukado Takeda has been slain. Name doesn't ring a bell, but I'm pretty sure he's a great officer. Okay. Yeah, I've played Warriors Arichi. Warriors Arichi was one of my favorite crossovers ever. The first two, well, the first three. I haven't played the fourth. I played the first three, and they were all pretty great. Especially the third one. The one that had the guest characters. It had Alexander, the Chainsaw Girl from Tekken. That game is legendary, in my opinion. That's one of the best Warriors games I've ever played across the series. Okay. Alright, I feel like this fight took forever. One thing I'd like to see them add is a speed. Like another speed for the game. Give us a fourth. Let us play this battle in these battles in hyper speed, basically. Because they do take a long time. Is the other guy the one who has confused? Oh, he's got confused. Okay, the Sanada kid. Look at that damage. Remember the damage I was dealing to Ieyasu? It was nothing, non-existent. We already cut this army in half. Oh, there it is. That's what I was talking about. Sometimes the AI will just randomly charge out after you. I was worried about that happening with Ujezane. When there's 2 points, not 3 points, and it's like a corner map like this, sometimes the AI will just charge out after you for no reason. Oh my god, did you see that damage? He just wiped out that guy. He just wiped him out. And then he won't fall back to his camp. See that? So he just gets stuck there. And what I've had to do normally is engage him and confuse and then unconfuse, and that'll get the AI to fix itself and go back to its camp. It's really strange. I'm gonna have to bring him around. This guy can't engage, he's only got 200. Is there a way to get across? No. Alright. Whoops. Yeah, this is a really weird bug. I've seen this happen a few times. And it's gotta be a bug because it doesn't make any sense to charge out at this time. So I just hit him with confuse. And then fall back, and sometimes that'll reset the AI. See, that reset the AI, so now it's fixed. It's really weird, very strange. I'm gonna have to end the fight here because on this next confuse. I can't do that with Shingen. If he bugs out on me again and he hits me with another charge. Plus, this fight's already taking way too long. Okay. That charge was nasty, man. He just took him out of the fight. I wish we got a cutscene for it, like a little bit more detailed, you know, cavalry running over the troops. Just a little bit more detail would have been nice for that stuff. Alright, he's not charging this time. I took the chance. Yeah, that charge is nasty. That's what I was saying earlier. I was worried about it with Ujezane. So I had it happen to me in my Azai playthrough. My first playthrough in this game is still going. It's an absolute slog. This game is actually like way more of, I mean, it's always been more of a slog than the Three Kingdom games. But it's, once you get down to like the last 3 forces, me personally, I don't think I'm ever going to clear a scenario. Maybe one scenario just to unlock the fictional. But that's it. Because it takes way too long to win a scenario in this game. Another victory for Ujizane. Shingen once again must taste a bitter defeat. I'm probably going to send him to an early grave at this rate. Okay, I don't think there's anybody left to oppose us. How are we doing over here? We still got the Tokugawa busy. Look, I could still return to base. Are these guys still coming? Oh. Give me a break. Absolute losers. You would think if Shingen got routed, you'd reconsider your advance. Alright. Let's keep pushing. Oh shit, that's a lot of people. Uh-oh. I think we're gonna catch him piecemeal, and that's gonna save me. The reason I'm dealing damage, by the way, the only reason I've got these guys here is because I don't want him to passively repair his castle. Because that's going to mean a siege. So that's why I've got them there. I just don't want to deal with the siege. I don't think I can win a siege. Alright, we're going to need you over here. I did not want to pull him. Because this castle is dead center of my territory, so it's so flexible. Sunpu's got 2,000. Oh, but everybody's out? Okay. Do we have any tribes? No tribes. Let's take them. We'll take whoever we can get. I didn't realize how empty some of my territories were. I actually should be taking... Oh, shit. What's the target? Is Nobunaga taking... Oh, he must be... Yeah. He must be retaking his castle because he would be red. His outline would be red if he was coming after us. Could you imagine if Nobunaga was marching against me right now? Oh my god, I think that would be the breaking point. That'd be the breaking point. A full-on Oda assault. Okay, 3 against 3. That's the best deal we're gonna get. That's the best deal we're gonna get. And I don't like these odds. We can deploy the castle guy. He'd have 600 troops. We can deploy him just with the purpose of running towards a camp. I can't appoint a substitute because I'm gone from the castle. Otherwise, I could appoint a substitute and have him send out those soldiers. I think we have to fight it. If we don't fight it, those guys are going to cross over and occupy, and we'll have to fight an even bigger battle. Why aren't the Uesugi doing anything? You think the Uesugi would be invading the north right now, right? Takeda would be torn apart. They were in the last live stream last week. They were invading. Now they've completely stopped, and they're definitely not allied. Okay, I guess I can't. Oh, but you know what the problem is? Yeah, that's going to give them authority if they manage to win the fight. If they manage to win the fight, that's going to give them authority. I don't know that I want that fourth guy here, then. I'm not going to risk that. I guess we'll fight fair. Well, I hope the Oda crash into the Takeda's flank and just start tearing them apart. Yeah, because the Uesugi look like they're on break right now. They can't be bothered. They're really acting like they can't be bothered right now. Alright, so this is going to be a struggle because we have Ujizane as one of our units. Let's just cut to the chase. One of our units, Ujizane. Alright? That's the issue. Why are Yukitaka Sanada's unit? Why are his stats so low? Is he ill? He must be ill. His stats are really low. Of course, even an ill Yukitaka is better than a healthy Ujizane, but that's neither here or there. Wow, he must be ill. So that's going to give us the edge in this fight. The fact that this guy's frail and weak right now. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. That's for sure. How the hell do we get to the camp? Okay, I think what I'm going to do this is going to be a little weird. Would that work? Put him in a pincer. So we draw him in, let him move forward, put him in a pincer. Okay, let's try that. Let's try this. Masateru could probably route this guy, but I don't know how long it would take. I think it'd be faster to just pincer him. So that's what we're going to do. Whoops, that's the wrong... Alright. Okay. Oh, shit. He got a charge off immediately. Interesting. It says they're both engaged, but there's no pincer activation. And usually you can have two units adjacent like this and you will get a pincer. He's not even taking damage from two units. So I don't know why this symbol says... I don't even know why this is engaged. He's not losing units. He's not taking extra damage. Pincer's not firing off. This is just awkward. He's got tactics, so that's why I wanted to get him involved in the pincer, because his damage will go up. Okay, he's going for the camp. Like I said, this is awkward. I think we're gonna win because Yukitaka is ill. Essentially, I think that's why we're gonna win. This is turning into a real clusterfuck. This is not go at all what I had hoped for, you know? I did not get it. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Okay, the Sonata kid needs to rest. Unit's exhausted. Ujizane is going to have to do some work for a second. Okay. Barely won this fight. Oh man, almost turned into a disaster. Another casualty for the Takeda cause. I need help. I mean, this totally... I lost so many soldiers. The Takeda still have more forces heading our way. Hopefully they turn around to go, you know, face the Oda, but I don't know. I did not, yeah, it was too close. It did not go according to plan. I don't know why the pincer didn't trigger. The plan was to get the pincer to trigger immediately. As soon as the battlefield started, I was trying to lure that guy in and engage him with both my units. And triggered the pincer because Yasumochi, this guy up here has tactics. And so I was trying to pincer that guy and rout him very quickly and then threaten the camp. And it just did not work. That was awful. I mean, we won, but that was awful. I need to recall this guy, I think. I don't even know if I can. I still have 1, 2, 3. I think I need him. Shit. I really hope the Oda can crack. Iwamura. We're running out of supplies. I think we might as well storm. Can either storm or withdraw. I kind of want to storm because we might break some things if we storm. 500? Are you serious? Never mind. That's ridiculous. Not even worth it. Who's got this guy? Okay. I'm gonna have the guy who's about to run out of provisions run away. I'm trying to have the other guy blockade. Okay. Let's go catch this guy. Okay, help is almost here. Shingen's final moments. Oh, thank God. Let me watch this. I've never seen this, so... I wish we had Nobutora. That's another thing that 1967 Imagawa start. Nobutora's gone, and he's actually a really good officer for the Imagawa. Katsuyori's already like, I'm not gonna wait for 3 years. I'm gonna go rush off hot-headed and get crushed. This guy's an absolute nightmare. Masakage is like one of the best in the whole game. The Takeda are mine now, and I will lead them as I see fit. Okay. Alright. Kenshin's nemesis. Alright, we don't need to see Kenshin talking about how great Shingen was. Didn't seem that great to me, guys. You know what I mean? He came over here into our neighborhood looking for trouble. And he found it. That's how it goes. If you ask me, the old man should have stayed away from Sunpu Palace. Would have saved himself a lot of grief. A lot of grief. Alright, we gotta play clean up here. If you guys are stopping by and you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I keep forgetting to say this every time I stream, but eventually I'd like to get to the point where I can do like community posts and stuff like that. For some reason they have that gated between like you need so many people. So I need to get to that so I can actually start asking people on a more direct basis, you know, what they want to see, what kind of scenarios, all that good stuff. Yeah, this seems good. So make sure you sub, like the video. And I'm always doing a live stream on Sundays right now. That's my best time. So we're going to keep going Imagawa. At least until I fight the Oda. I kind of want to see if I can topple the Oda, you know? That's the litmus test. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'll get that confused, ready to go. And if you are watching this for the first time, you haven't seen the first two parts, I highly recommend at least skipping around the first two parts. A lot of epic battles, epic moments, ridiculous moments on this run so far, so. I really hate that I'm getting bogged down dealing with these remnants here when I could be finishing off the Tokugawa right now. I wish he'd turn around, but he's not. This guy's coming straight down the pass. Alright. Let's go meet him there. When you labor. Shit. Still blockading. I don't know why Ieyasu doesn't deploy and just drive him off, but... Oh yeah, Tokugawa. I mean Tokugawa. Oda. I got Tokugawa on the brain, man. I'm ready to smoke these guys. Oda marching against the Takeda. These idiots still haven't turned around. They're just wasting my time. See, we could bury the hatchet. Okay? Me and Katsuyori. I got no beef with him, right? Me and Katsuyori bury the hatchet. Okay? Two underachievers. Team underachiever. Go and face the Oda together. You know? But these guys seem to be following his dad's orders for some reason. Still. Shit. Not good. Not good. We gotta fall back. I need to try to get this guy pulled into the fight. Let me put the speed down so I can pause it just at the right time. Oh. He's keeping up with me. 4-4, I can't risk it. I have no soldiers. Oh! No, I can't. I saw the command wasn't grayed out. I got excited. I was like, oh shit, I can march? No, I can't. They don't have a lot of supplies. We can just give ground if we have to. Okay. Let me buy more supplies, speaking of. 500.